Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, Evil Clown Cult 3, set in Whittleton Creek, and supplied to us today by Mole Eater Boy. So on to our briefing. Great job in Italy. The cult of clowns have been spreading their message to the suburban paradises of Vermont. Stop them in their tracks. So on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal pills and a silence pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to waste absolutely no time at all, and we are going to head straight for the Wilson's property, and we need to deal with this target first of all due to a bug situation. If we take out any of the other targets first, we will not be able to deal with the young lady in the kitchen. So we're going to make our way up to the spare bedroom and interrupt Mr. West here. He will then leave the room, and he's going to head into the master bedroom, and we are going to follow him, and once he's safely in the room, we can then render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the closet provided, and then we are going to add insult to injury by removing his outfit. So once we have all of that done, we're going to make our way now straight down into the kitchen, and if we do not eliminate this young lady first, the glass that she is currently holding will disappear. It's one of those random things for Whittleton Creek, much like the self-detonating propane cylinder over by the creek. So once the young lady puts the glass down and moves away, we can then approach the glass and add our lethal poison to it, and in a moment she will return to her glass. She must be very, very thirsty, and once she takes a drink, she will find that I think she's had enough liquids for one day. So target 1 taken care of. So we're going to now move on to targets 2 and 3, and we're going to make our way to the house for sale next door, and in here we will find our next target. That would be Mr. Grammar. So he is the plumber or the engineer or whatever you want to call him, the handyman. So we're going to grab the key from the plant pot, make our way straight into the kitchen, render Mr. Grammar unconscious. He will drop a wrench, which is actually behind me. No, not the sink, the wrench. Grab the wrench, 47. We're going to place Mr. Grammar in front of the cooker. And no, we don't want to turn the cooker on. We want to grab the wrench, 47. How hard is it? There we go. So we're going to create a gas leak with the wrench once we've located it. We're going to grab the propane cylinder from the side here. We're going to take the propane cylinder and we're going to throw it on the yellow Camaro outside. I think it's a Camaro. I'm not great with my American cars, but it kind of looks like Bumblebee with the soft top. So in a few moments, the garbage man slash FBI agent, whoever he is, in Mr. Batty's garden will head this way, and when he does, he's going to lean against that Camaro, and when he does, we are going to detonate the propane cylinder, which will then destroy the car, which will in turn eliminate the target in an accident explosion kill. So up he goes, and it will be sometimes quite a while for him to be discovered, especially as we almost landed him in that Jeep over there. So moving straight on, and yes, I haven't forgotten, we have not yet dealt with the engineer. We are going to make our way into Mr. Batty's garden. We're going to overflow the tap here, and that will set off the sprinkler system. We're then going to destroy one of the path lamps, which will create an electrical circuit, and in a few moments Mr. Batty will come along to investigate and find that water and electricity are not a good combination. So 3 targets down, 1 already waiting to be demised, and that just leaves 1 more, and that would be Dr. Lafayette, or Nurse Lafayette, as it's a different person with the same name. We're going to head straight to the creek shed area. Along the way, we're going to grab the crowbar from the JCB here, and that will be for our exit. We're going to head to the park shed front door and notice that it's wide open, which means that the propane cylinder within has committed suicide once again. Luckily enough, there is 1 more propane cylinder on the map, just inside the Hanson's property. So at this point, I have actually forgotten about Mr. Grammar, so let's go back and deal with him quickly before we move on to Mr. Lafayette. Unfortunately, we did not exit through the rear door, which will now be locked. So we're just going to make our way in through the bathroom window, pull out our silenced pistol, shoot the hooker, which will detonate the gas, and eliminate Mr. Grammar. So all we have left now is Mr. Lafayette. So we're going to make our way straight out of the house for sale and around to the rear of the creek shed. So I was originally planning to go into the creek shed and grab the propane cylinder there, but unfortunately it has decided to commit harry-carry and is no longer part of this world. So we're going to place the propane cylinder just behind Dr. Lafayette, and then once we've lined up our shot, very quickly put 2 bullets into the propane cylinder, eliminating our target and giving him a free bath along the way. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and as we have the crowbar, we're going to take the sewer exit near the construction site here. Just make sure that the engineer or the construction worker isn't looking when we do it, which he wasn't, so we are free and clear to go and say hello to the turtles. So we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we got our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.